Welcome to this edition of Inside SAU Athletics. I'm Dominic Neely. Today, we're hitting the mats with the men's wrestling team in the middle of another exciting season. The Fighting Bees have faced off against top opponents the past 2 months. So far, the Bees have a record of 3-1 on the season and multiple top-place finishes. At the Co-College Invite, the Bees were led by Jean-Luc Guerra, who went 3-2 in the 184-pound bracket and would end up 4th overall. Both Giorgio Moraga and Brody Schmidt placed 5th in their own brackets to help secure more points for the Bees. St. Ambrose showed its depth with many more wrestlers hitting the mats to give their team points. Joining us now is men's wrestling head coach Bo Bentonson. Thanks for being with us today, Coach.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
So halfway through the season, what would you say your team has been and how have you guys been performing so far this year?
Yeah, I mean, top to bottom, we've been wrestling really well. Got a lot of young guys on the team this year, so they've been stepping up, kind of getting used to college wrestling, but they brought a lot of fire, a lot of fight. Yeah, I've been really pleased with the performance so far and just got to keep building.
And kind of talking about those guys stepping into a college kind of wrestling role, what has been some of the biggest areas of growth that you have seen this year since preseason?
I'd say a lot of it is just the aggressiveness, right? College is a lot more physical. It's a lot more high pace. So just adjusting to that, they've done a really good job at adjusting to the pace and the physicality of college wrestling. Yeah, and a lot of them they bring a lot of energy and a lot of fire, which is good, right? That kind of helps piggyback off of the pace and the aggressiveness, and they've done a really good job there.
And what would you say has been the biggest challenge so far that you've seen this year?
Yeah, just the inexperience, right? We have 16 freshmen, so just when half of your team are freshmen, just the inexperience of not wrestling a ton of college matches. So that's just the challenge, is trying to get them up to speed of everything we just talked about. And I mean, they're doing a really good job, but it rears its head at unfortunate times. Right, we wrestle in a duel, and you kind of get big brothered by a veteran team, right? That happens, right? So you got to take that on the chin and go, hey, what we're doing is working. We just have to stay the course.
So we are pretty much getting to the halfway point of your guys' season. Yeah. What do you do as coach to help keep your team locked in mentally going into the second half of this long, hard season?
Yeah, just keep doing what we're doing, right? We preach all the time about scoring points, having fun, right? That's all we talk about almost every single day is score points, have fun, control what you can control, which is your energy, your effort, and your preparation, right? So just do those 3 things, have fun, and everything else will take care of itself. We're not focused on outcomes. We're focused on effort and performance, and winning will take care of itself if you can do those 2 things, right? You go out and try to score as many points as you possibly can, and at the end of the day, if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. But we're only focused on having fun and scoring points.
I mean, that's got to be the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, Coach, and good luck with the rest of your season.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Coming up next on Inside SAU Athletics, we talk to Jeremiah Morris. We'll be right back.
Visit Ragged Records, one of the largest record stores in the Midwest. Browse more than 30,000 new and used records, from timeless classics to new releases, and rare finds in every aisle. New to collecting vinyl? Check out our large selection of stereo equipment to spruce up your listening experience. Find your group at Ragged Records, located along Motor Row in Davenport, and in Rock Island next to Roz Talks.
Capture a piece of the past with Trash Can Annie, where vintage meets vibrant in every stitch. Browse our carefully curated collection of clothing and accessories, ranging from the late 1800s to current styles. Dress to impress with Laura's unique style and wardrobe consultations. Find a style and make it yours with Trash Can Annie, your destination for timeless fashion.
Whether you're a competitive runner, looking to stay fit, or just looking for comfort and support, Running Wild has you covered. Locally owned for more than 3 decades, Running Wild is the Quad City's trusted source for athletic wear and accessories. No matter your experience level, we'll help you find the right fit with all the top brands for running and walking and the latest in running apparel. Open 7 days a week, just up Brady Street. Don't walk, run to Running Wild, your run specialty store.
Joining us now is Jeremiah Morris. Thanks for being with us today.
Of course, of course.
What match has been the best for you and has been your favorite so far, and how come?
I would say my second match at not Simpson, co-invite. Reason being is because it was a very shootout match. Unfortunately I did lose that match, but for me it made me feel a little bit like my old self again. I really was on the attack. I was really getting back to where I used to be and trying to build for where I want to be in March. And I seen spurts of that in that match, and it made me really excited. I did lose it, but I was really happy when I got off the mat.
That's awesome. And kind of touching on that, what's been an adjustment that you've noticed you've kind of learned this year through your play on the mat?
The biggest adjustment that I've had to make is my mindset. I mean, we talk about mindset all the time throughout wrestling, but I mean, with it being my senior year, I'm realizing hey man, look, how I want to go out is up to me. There's no one coming to save me, and how I end this is all ultimately up to me. I mean, yes, I have a team and coaches to back me, but I mean, they can want it for me, but at the end of the day, I have to do it.
It's all about the mentality.
Yes.
How would you kind of describe the team mentality right now?
As of right now, we have a lot of young guys that are willing to put in the work, and which is coming in a great balance with the older guys that are already there. So the mentality right now is just fiery and scrappy. We're trying to keep that up because that then goes into our pace, the type of pace that we want to set while we're on the mat. Like Coach Bo talks about all the time, want to score a point and have fun, right? Well, the ways to do that is you have to set a high pace, right, and you have to be fiery. You want to have fun. So. And
kind of staying on the topic of team, what does it mean to be a part of this St. Ambrose wrestling team?
For me personally, it means community. Wrestling has been a part of my life since 7th grade. I always told myself I'd never wrestle in college. Here I am at St. Ambrose in my last year, and wrestling is a lot to me because it gave me an opportunity to make something of myself. So for wrestling for me is community.
That's incredible, and that's how it should be, no matter the sport.
100%.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Jeremiah, and good luck the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Inside SAU Athletics, we talk to Joshua Zeman. We'll be right back.
Tune in to KALA and hear something different. Programming that celebrates the diversity of our listeners. We're advocates for the arts, showcasing your favorite music from around the world.
We're storytellers, producing award-winning news and educational podcasts.
We're dedicated sports fans, bringing you the latest fighting bee action from St. Ambrose University. We're a learning lab, mentoring the next generation of broadcasters and content creators. A part of your community for 5 decades. We're KALA Radio, 88.5 FM and 106.1 FM. Turn it on and turn it up.
Ready the studio in 3, 2.
Welcome to this edition of SAU Weekly, your source for the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University.
We begin with breaking news after a vehicle crashed into a non-residential campus building overnight.
We should always have places to promote inclusivity on and off campus.
You guys got the opportunity to scrimmage against 3 Division I basketball teams. How did your team benefit from that later on in the season?
Well, I think it's just a great experience for our players.
Being able to run and be around the people that I enjoy gives me a reason to be passionate about running.
Welcome to Stingers, discussions with SAUBs over everyone's favorite drinks.
What happens to you though, seriously, if you drink the whole cup?
You get all your papers done. And
yeah, right.
Joining us now is Joshua Zeman. Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
How do you feel the first half of the season has been so far for the team?
I think it's been really positive. We've seen a lot of big steps. Beating Missouri Baptist was a huge step up for us. We were ranked, I think, second to last in the conference in preseason polls, and they were up in the top half. And so we lost a lot of seniors last year, and so our ranking plummeted. But I think it was a good showing for us to go out there, get a couple big wins, and show that we're still a strong team. Our freshman class came in super strong, and so I think we've had a great showing this first half.
And kind of talking about the new team, have there been any standout moments or key events during the first half of the season that you can just kind of think of off the top of your head?
Oh, definitely. We talked a lot about beating Missouri Baptist, and so doing that was huge for us. A good confidence builder, especially for a lot of those young freshmen. A lot of them got big wins in that first dual meet. Going on to beat William Penn, again, was a team who was ranked higher than us in the preseason polls. A lot of those freshmen had big matches and came out on top. So I think just overall, we've had those 2 duels have been huge stepping stones for us progress-wise.
Now, kind of moving on to you personally, have there been any moments this year that have kind of tested you mentally or kind of made you battle through?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last weekend at the co-invite, I don't think my weight cut went well. I woke up and I was sluggish. And, you know, I had a couple bad matches. I had some matches early on that I won that I don't think I wrestled too well in. I had some matches I lost that I didn't think I wrestled too well in. And so, you know, I think the next time we go out there is really going to test, you know, how I can bounce back from that. This next week of practice, we're going to see how I can take those losses and how I can learn from them and improve. And
kind of looking towards the weeks that are coming, what this year looks like success to you? What are your kind of goals for this season?
For me this year, it's qualifying for nationals. I want to be a national qualifier. I want to be, you know, on the bus to go to Wichita in March. So that's my ultimate goal this year. But there's a lot of stepping stones along the way. I need to be placing at tournaments. I need to be, but the big thing is I need to be improving. I need to see improvement in the room. I need to be training hard. I want to be outpacing my opponents. I don't want it to just be purely an outcome goal. I want there to be process goals in between. I want to be giving my all at practice, and I want to see improvement in that area because that's what's going to end up leading to qualifying for the national tournament.
Well, that's awesome, and good luck to you with the rest of your season and getting to that goal and everything, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Next up for the Bees will be the Connor Oppenheim Doane Open at Doane University in Crete, Nebraska on December 6th. You can also catch the Bees at home for the Hart Conference Duels on Saturday, December 13th. And that's all we have for you on this edition of Inside SAU Athletics. Remember to check out the SAUtv Facebook and Instagram pages for our latest episodes, game highlights, interviews, and more. You can also find them on The Hive at sauthehive.com. Thank you for watching.